Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today we're going to watch Code Geass Season 1 Episode 8. So last time guys on Code Geass. So yeah, last episode we had the fight between Lelouch and Princess Cornelia, and he was defeated, to say the least. He tried to, use some of the rebels to try to take her down, and then that didn't work. He tried to infiltrate and, pretend to be, one of her soldiers. She saw through that plan as well, and she had everyone, come out of their nightmare frame. And he was cornered. He was about to die. Thankfully, I think she's called C2. Someone told me that. I was calling her a Geass. Anyways, the girl with the green hair. She showed up dressed as Zero, and obviously that just made everyone chase after her, and he was left alone and able to escape. So yeah, he owes her big time, and now he knows that he's not facing just another, Prince Clovis. He's facing someone who has experience and is pretty smart, even though I don't like her. And C2, she didn't want him to, go ahead with that plan to begin with, because she was afraid that he was gonna die. I'm not sure if she was just afraid because she doesn't want him to die, or because, like she said, she still needs him to fulfill his end of the deal, which I'm not sure what it was. So yeah, that led him to say that I need to raise an army, an unstoppable army, something like that. So looks like he's gonna be staying away from, trying to attack and focus on recruiting and building. So it should be interesting to see how he goes about that. That's pretty much it. Suzaku, he's getting along better with the rest of the students. Might be something between her and, him and the girl with the orange hair, even though she likes Lelouch. So we'll see. Let's dive into it, guys. Here we go.
Nina, it's all right. There are lots of Britannian tourists at Lake Kawaguchi, so security's fine. Don't be afraid. It's not the ghettos. Yes, but
someone kill her parents.
We'll be with you the whole time. We won't leave your side for a second. Thanks.
Oh. That's interesting.
What are you waiting for? Come in. As of now, this place will be our hideout.
So, you think joining up with us is a good idea?
Okay.
Yes. We're comrades after all.
Holy cow. So what is this, huh?
It's pretty
Mind
fancy.
if I ask how you came by this?
I borrowed it from a rather libertine nobleman who indulges my request.
You asked for it? Just like that?
Don't worry. No strings attached.
Hotel jackers have identified themselves as the Japan Liberation Front.
What's happening?
Members of the Securitite allocation meeting, most notably Chairman James, were taken hostage, as well as several tourists and hotel employees. This footage was taken by the perpetrators. In it, you can clearly see Chairman James, including some students. From the Student Council. The leader of the group claims to be Lieutenant Colonel Kusakabe of the now-defunct Japanese military.
That imbecile!
Kusakabe of the Japan Liberation Front. This stand we're taking is for the freedom of Japan and our countrymen. Even though you are not soldiers, you are still Britannians. You are the ones who rule and oppress us. Sit still, be quiet, and you'll be fine. If you don't...
I don't agree with that. You go after the soldiers, you don't go after
They're
civilians.
easily the biggest anti-Britannian force in Japan, and now their pride's hurt.
What you gonna do, Zero?
Maybe.
Basically, we would go in through this route, destroy the foundation block, and submerge the hotel.
Damn.
Since the tunnel was also built to handle supply deliveries, it should be able to accommodate Sutherland's. Even if the enemy has taken precautions, it should be no problem.
The hostages.
Go.
Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon voltage confirmed.
You guys about to get wrecked.
I think these guys have nightmare rifles. Spread out and break their ranks.
Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon! Fire! What? works! The Ryko is a complete success! What do you think of that, Britannian pigs?
Wiped out?
What's the point of
It looks
this?
as though they've modified a Glasgow into a
Just
linear
show your
cannon.
power?
And there's no way we can break through.
What do we do now?
Learn that Princess Euphemia is among the hostages. They'll undoubtedly use her as a bargaining
Princess
chip.
Euphemia?
She went there just to observe. Therefore, she isn't registered along with the other guests.
No wonder they're
Yes,
trying hard.
yes, I understand. I'll do well this time. I'll try to look out for him, but I'm not his guardian.
Who's she's talking to?
Only sightseeing. Shirley is still a student, but these criminals act indiscriminately. Savages. I want to know if
This is not
I want to know if
helping
my
their
daughter's
image.
all right. She hasn't done anything wrong.
We can't just sit here and do nothing either.
Exactly.
Knowing Cornelia, she'll sacrifice the hostages.
Will she though? Considering
Why
her
doesn't she make a
sister?
move? Is it possible?
H hostages are friends of yours from school, aren't they? They're still negotiating, so let's not give up hope.
I have faith in the system. I prefer the logic of systems to individualist emotions. Miss Cecile, look!
Sometimes he makes me vomit in my mouth.
That's...
What are they going to do to him?
Don't do it!
Damn.
Our demands have gone unanswered. Therefore, we will throw one hostage from the roof every 30 minutes until our terms are met.
We confirm it's Zero. Should we open fire?
No, just stand by. We'll
You up
capture
to
him
zero.
after
You want to
this
work with them?
Yeah. Much as I'd love to get you back right here and now, you're more useful to me alive. If you do what I predict, I won't need to use my Geass.
She's getting out of the frame.
Well, we meet again, Zero.
Cornelia, which would you choose? Clovis, who is dead, or Euphemia, who is alive?
Figured it out.
My suspicions confirmed. The first task at hand is completed. You haven't changed, dear sister. You've always doted on sweet little Euphemia. That's why you won't take aggressive action.
I don't know why.
Your emotions are getting
I
in the
just
way.
realized they're brother and
It's
sister.
within my power to save Euphemia for you.
Half brother, half sister.
Zero, you say?
Yes, sir. Word came from the Britannian army.
Attention all forces. Let Zero pass. I repeat, let Zero pass.
It's like she agreed to it. He didn't have to use his power.
Either the Japan Liberation Front will accept me as their ally, or they're going to treat me as nothing more than a nuisance. In any event, I highly doubt that they can't resist the temptation of meeting the infamous Zero.
They said you've got the green light, Lancelot. You've orders to charge right into that linear cannon in the tunnel.
Wait a minute.
Damn.
You mean they're using him as a decoy to make an opening for them?
Yep, seems like they'll use the confusion to send in the royal guard.
But he's not going to be a decoy.
Miss Cecile,
With
I'm
Lancelot.
ready. Please let me do it.
It's tight in there. The
But the way Lancelot was moving last time.
47.8% evasion rate.
Are we really going through with this?
Fast as hell.
Make sure you
Might be
both
able to
pull out
dodge
of
it.
there before it's too late. Lancelot might be wrecked. That would be unacceptable.
What exactly do you hope to accomplish by this action?
Gain attention. I want this country and the world to know that the Japanese aren't dead yet.
How stale.
By doing
You people are obsolete.
so far, he's dodging.
I warned you about this, Lloyd!
He doesn't want to play decoy. He's going for the gold. There's no point talking anymore!
Die. I said die.
Calm yourselves.
Zero.
The Colonel and the others committed suicide when they realized how meaningless this operation was. Euphemia, you were willing to sacrifice yourself for the commoners. You haven't changed.
What?
Will she
A6 nightmare?
realize?
Yes. At the rate it's going, it'll break through
It would be
soon.
interesting if you can have like an
Do we
ally
dare
like
hold out
Princess
hope?
Euphemia.
Yes, it can take this level of destructive force.
There we go.
Why, you stinking son of a...
I heard that you're the sub-viceroy now, Your Highness. Princess Euphemia Britannia.
It's not an appointment I'm happy with.
Pleaded with the
Not
same
getting
tongue
an
that
ally
ordered
like
the
this.
deaths of 11s.
So is that the reason why you killed my brother?
No.
Then why?
Because Clovis was an offspring of the Britannian Emperor. That reminds me. You're one of his children too, aren't you?
Use maximum output!
What are you doing, Zero?
If it destroys the guns! Be prepared to die defending this spot! Smash them!
No
Officer Kururugi, don't!
What about the cameras in Van 3?
I told you Zero took the van.
Well then, let's hope we pick up a signal from them.
Not again!
They're obviously not dead. But I want to know how.
We've got it.
My dear Britannians, have no fear. All of the hostages from the hotel are safe and sound.
You can start getting some more allies.
Return them to you unharmed. People, fear us or rally behind us as you see fit. We are the Black Knights.
Black Knights?
Ironic, isn't it? The terrorists referring to themselves as knights?
We of the Black Knights stand with all those who have no weapons to wield, regardless of whether they be 11s or Britannians. The Japan Liberation Front cowardly took innocent Britannian civilians hostage and then mercilessly executed them. It was a wanton and meaningless act. The only ones who should kill are those who are prepared to be killed. Wherever oppressors abuse their power by attacking those who are powerless, we shall appear again. No matter how mighty,
what happened to Princess Euphoria?
Knights for justice.
Those of you with power, fear us. Those of you without it, rally behind us. We, the Black Knights, shall be the ones who stand in judgment of this world.
Oh yeah. So guys, that was Code Geass Season 1, Episode 8. So we have the Black Knights. I like it. I also like the speech that Lelouch gave. It's a way to have, you know, more rebels rally behind him, and also regular civilians, Britannians, to either rally behind, you know, Zero and the rebels, or to at least, you know, see their side. Because like I said before, there has to be some Britannians who see what Britannia is doing as, you know, completely wrong, and either they're with the rebels or they're afraid of the rebels as well. So this could definitely help. Do I see Britannians joining them? I hope, but probably not. At least not a lot, but at least we'll see some more rebels join up with them. And they have a cool ass new base that's like a van, I think. I don't know what they showed, the mountain. Were they like hiding in the mountain? Anyways, they have a new hideout, which is pretty cool. I was wondering for a while what Lelouch was gonna do, and we didn't see Princess Euphemia. Is it Euphemia or Euphia? I think it's Euphemia. We didn't see what he did with her. Was she one of the hostages on those, you know, rafts, or? Because I didn't see her, unless I missed her. I hope he didn't kill her, because she seems like the only decent one from, you know, the royal family, besides himself. So, who knows? And he was kind of being a little loose with his tongue. He was like, he haven't changed, or maybe it's implied he didn't say that out loud, but I don't know. Like I was saying in the reaction, it would be pretty cool if he can have, you know, someone higher up as an ally, and if she saw what he did as, you know, something she can get behind, that would be awesome. But I don't know. He said that he killed Prince Clovis because he was part of the royal family, so, or offspring of the emperor, and then he pointed the gun at her. I'm not sure what happened after that. But I'm also glad that Lelouch, besides saving the hostages, took down that general, I don't know what his name was, but the guy from the Japanese Liberation Army, because like Lelouch was saying, it's pretty small-minded and, you know, stupid plan, taking innocent people, civilians, even if they're the enemy. Like, what you're hoping to gain? He said, fear. So what? They fear you. Doesn't mean that the higher ups are gonna fear you. They're just gonna come down on you even harder. So, but we also saw some other soldiers from the Japanese Liberation Army. So I wonder. I don't know if they agreed with what the general was doing or not. They weren't part of it, so maybe they end up joining with Zero. Suzaku, he did his part, or I guess he did. Well, I don't think it really mattered what he did, but he was trying to rescue them, so that was good. And Princess Cornelia, she saw what Suzaku was doing, so she might gain some respect for him. So we'll see if she starts trusting him or how that goes. But yeah, I'm interested to see, you know, where Lelouch goes from here. He wants to build his army. Will he get more recruits? Will he do more heroic deeds like that and get an even bigger following? I wonder how the students that were, you know, at that hotel, at that, it was a hotel, right? I think so. I wonder how they're gonna react afterwards and how they're gonna feel about Zero being the one that rescued them. Will they double down on, well, I don't know how the girl with the orange hair and the president of student council, how they feel about Japanese and, you know, the 11s. But that one girl, she is terrified of them. I'm assuming something obviously happened to her in the past. That's why. So I wonder how they'll feel, you know, going forward. It'll be interesting if the girl with the orange hair, I gotta look up her name, if she starts to, you know, see where Zero is coming from and actually agree with him. So, So yeah guys, if you want to check out the next one right now, you can on patreon.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description. But as always, leave in the comments, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Till next time guys, take it easy.